Man, it really took you a good while to get off your ass and start recording this, huh? Boo! Ah! What the hell is that for, man? Well, that's how watching this team tonight made me feel, so you get to feel that too. Let's go, Hawks, baby!
Blackhawks haven't been in good state for a while. And to that I say, yeah, a lot of their games this season were a hard watch. Pieces are there. Blackhawks fans, stay still, be patient, and everything will work out in the end.
Welcome to Blackhawks Central. Alrighty, let's just get into this one. Hawks lose 6-3 to the Winnipeg Jets, and you knew this one was coming. You knew it was coming, but you don't want it to happen like that, and Hawks absolutely got dominated tonight. Absolutely the disaster class. Not easily our worst game of the year, by far. Uh, couldn't get the goaltending from night tonight. We got Hellebucked the hell out of. Hawks were getting good chances, but Hellebuck just had everyone's number, especially Bedard's. Bedard had a billion chances, but no cigar as he could not figure out it's Hellebuck. As on the other ice, Knight's magic elixir has seemingly run out, and he gave up a few easy ones tonight, and I don't want to pile on him because he's been great so far this year. But off. Just horrible stuff out of Night tonight. Power play laid another goose egg. We got a freebie for Teravainen in the first. I just weird bounce that Hellebuck had already gone out of the net for, and Teravainen just right in the net. All of Winnipeg's goals were rather some defensive error or just a weak one that Knight let in. And I honestly have nothing to say about anything that Winnipeg did tonight. They didn't do anything special. They, yes, at times they did shut down the Blackhawks offense. And the Blackhawks offense, we need to do a much better job at playing around teams that are just going to sit in the zone and force you to dump, and then counter your breakouts or counter with breakouts. And Winnipeg did another good job of that today. Found our weak points. Crevier pinched one close ones too many times. Levy did as well. But yeah, nothing to say too much about that defense. It's young defense. I mean, obviously Murphy, Grizzly, they should know what they're doing, but everyone on the back end made a mistake today, and it was costly as Winnipeg would uh, use utilize every mistake that the Blackhawks made and score on it. So tough loss, tough loss. You know it's coming, and hopefully it doesn't affect us going into Edmonton on Saturday here. So a bit of a later review because I did not have any motivation to talk about this game, but here we are. Here we are today. And I'll talk about the other goals real quick. Who who scored us? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I know who scored it, but I can't think of them right now, and I can't think of the goal. I'll talk about Burkowski's goal. Holy nasty goal. Um, Through the legs from Bedard and Levy. Holy shit. Goal of the year. Goal of the year. Absolutely unreal. Unreal. I don't know where that came from. I don't know how he pulled that out of his ass, but we take those and go to the bank and we run. And now I do remember who scored that other goal. Alex Vlasic scored the other goal, and Pickle gets his first of the year, which is a pretty solid. Just tap in from another shot from Rinzel, I believe. It just bounced around. Bedard gets an assist on that. Bedard now has six goals, 8 assists, 14 points on the year through what is this now? 10 games. Hawks dropped to 5, 4, and 3. Sorry, 11. Make that. But yeah, tough loss all around. You don't want to see that, especially on the start of a road trip. We started at Winnipeg, which is a tough loss. We now go to Edmonton, Seattle, Calgary, or Vancouver, Calgary, and then I think we end in Detroit. So hopefully they can bounce back in Edmonton. We will be there. I will be at Rogers Center. So hopefully Hawks can bounce back by then. So quick one tonight. Is just not much to say. If this continues, then I could probably scream and rant a bit more about this. But right now, Just mellowed out. Obviously saw this coming. Obviously another storyline was the return of Jonathan Toews coming back to the UC, former captain of the Blackhawks, and played all right. I guess he got a point. I think he had a single assist. So oof, but just happens, you know. So we'll I'll keep it tame for now. If we continue to suffer like this, we might have to get raise the volume just a little. So we'll move on. We'll move on. But we'll end it right there. Only 5 minutes on the video. It doesn't. October spooks, you know. October spooks. So I mean, it's a lot of the same things that happen over and over. The power play's not producing. Our young decor is letting us down. Uh, PK's doing their job, but I mean, the refs are giving out way too many weak calls. So it's the same things I'd like to gripe on, and I think the new thing tonight was we just didn't get the goaltending we would have wished for out of night that he's been providing. And like I said, I think the magic elixirs run out, and now we're getting brought back down to earth. He let in a whole lot of easy ones. He did make a few good saves. He still made 26 out of 31 saves, which is still pretty alright. But yeah, it seems his magic elixirs will run out, and yeah, I'm hoping Soderblom or whoever starts in Edmonton bounces back, gets the Hawks back in their winning ways, and we can continue this momentum. As this is just a roadblock on our path. Obviously, don't like losing 6-3, and I hope this lights a fire under a lot of guys' butts to get going again and keep moving. So, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends if you really liked it, and peace out, Blackhawkers.